Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Morrowind as the Khajit Thief Drolan, and I am on my way, if I can figure out how to do it, to Urshilaku Camp, because I have successfully, alright, Essie Sarah Milk says, I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, Drolan, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Now, they've already said that before, but I've made some progress in the game, or in the main storyline, so I'm curious if they've changed what they say about Dagoth. It is the hour of wakening. He comes forth in his glory, and his people shall rejoice, and his enemies shall scatter like dust. And then the sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Noir from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. All right, goodbye. Now, my understanding is that some of the people who are doing that might be closer to mind-controlled than actually saying what they mean, and this does not look like a path that I can successfully take to get where I am going. Anyway, I have successfully made myself, or become, or had been able to get myself appointed, let's use that language, as the Hortator in each of the main houses. The last video was House Redoran, unlike I said in the video about House Telvanni. I misspoke at the beginning of that video. So I am now, however, the Hortator for all of the houses, and it is now time to gain, be declared the Nerevarine by each of the Ahslander tribes, and my understanding is to start doing that, I have to go to Urshilaku Camp and find out how to get each of the other ones to agree to it. The Urshilaku are already willing to. They have been the ones to start me on this course, and it's just a question of now I believe I just have to talk to the war leader. I can't remember what they call him. Ashkan? Yes, the Ashkan of the Urshilaku, and have him declare me, officially declare me Nerevarine, and then I will find out from each of the other, or find out hopefully from the wise woman Nabani Mesa of that, of the Urshilaku, how to convince the other ones to accept me as well. So when I get to Urshilaku Camp, I will come back in and we will continue from there. Alright, I have made it to Urshilaku Camp. Basically just used the wizard staff to levitate here so that I didn't have to worry about pathing or enemies. Did get in a fight with a couple of, what are they called? Racers, whatever type of racer they are, I don't recall. Alright, so need to talk to Sul Matul first. Yes, Drolan, I promise you my aid and counsel. Alright, sir. I want you to Nerevarine, I believe? You have faced trials and have passed them, but trials still lie before you. Alright, Urshilaku Nerevarine. There we go. Very well, you wish to be called Nerevarine. I know you, and am disposed to do so. But first, we must speak of need and duty. Before I name you Nerevarine, you must understand why a war leader is needed, so you may tell others, and before I name you Nerevarine, I must see that you know your duty. Only when we have spoken of these things shall you be called Nerevarine. Alright, well, what about need? Know the words of the prophecies. The curse of Dagoth and the sixth house threatens our land. The false gods lie and offer false hope of protection. You bear the moon and star of Nerevar. Azura's hand is upon you. These are the proofs you must show to all people as Urshilaku Nerevarine. Okay, what about duty? You shall be Nerevarine of all the tribes, and Hortator of all the great houses. You shall eat the sin of the unmourned house, and free the false gods. You must defeat the sixth house and Dagoth-Ur. You must free the tribunal from their curse. This is the burden of prophecy. This shall be your duty as Urshilaku Nerevarine. Okay, what about the curse of Dagoth-Ur? From the unmourned house have come forth the 7 curses. The 6th house is a great evil and a great danger to all people. This is the need. You have seen this need. You have fought the 6th house. You have known the curse of Corpus. You have harrowed Koguran and seen the darkness that lies within. You tell your story. Others may be shown the proofs. Okay, is there anything new to ask about? Nerevarine I talked about. Let's go false gods. You have learned the lies of the tribunal and the false hope they offer of protection from Dagoth-Ur. We have heard the priest's own words of the Apocrypha, and we know them to be true. We have heard the words of the dissident priests, and we know them to be true. The false gods have broken their promises, and have taken up the tools of the enemy. This is a great evil and a great danger. And Dagoth-Ur just in general. Dagoth-Ur is the devil and the enemy. This is stuff that he has said before, so that's fine. Is there anything else in here? What about Nerevar? In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of Outlanders from the west came stealing the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the House people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law and became as one of us. So, when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under moon and star, to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people fighting a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, set themselves up as gods, and forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But Nerevar will come again and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises, honor the spirits, and drive the outsiders from the land. I don't remember if it was said that the great houses killed Nerevar before. Maybe. Alright, so if I ask now about Urshilaku Nerevarine, given what you've told me so far, before my hearth and kin, and before the people of the wastes, I name you Urshilaku Nerevarine, war leader of the Urshilaku and protector of the people. In token of this, I give you the teeth, which shall be a sign to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Urshilaku shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead, or until you give this back into my hand. Teeth of Urshilaku has been added into my inventory, and my journal's updated. Journal says, Sul Matul has named me Nerevarine, war leader of the Urshilaku and protector of the people. He has given me the teeth, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer, that the Urshilaku have named me Nerevarine. Alright, what are they? Teeth of the Nerevarine is resist paralysis 10% on self. That's nice. But is it a gem? Because I have Ring of Moon and Star already. And I have an Amulet of Divine Intervention, so I guess it looks like it replaced, it replaced the Amulet of Divine Intervention. Okay, so cool. Now I have resist 10% paralysis. That's not a guarantee of resistance, but I'll certainly take it. Alright, so now I need to go talk to Nabani Mesa, let her know that I am both the Nerevarine of the Urshilaku and that I have become the Hortator of the various peoples. I shall be your guide to the 7 trials on the path of the Nerevarine. Ask, and I shall answer with Azura's blessing. Alright, I need to...
Okay, so remind me, the ghost fence, that was to keep
Yeah, the ghost fence is up to keep all of the, like, it was erected after that whole battle thing to contain the stuff that Dagothar was generating, like Corpus and that kind of thing. And some of it escaped, obviously, but given that we found extra ways in and out of the ghost fence. Okay. So maybe I just have to ask about each Hortator in turn, because I don't see anything about being the Hortator. So I'll just ask about each Hortator in turn and see what she says. Hlaalu Hortator. You are Hortator of House Hlaalu. You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy, and you are Hortator of all three great houses, Redoran, Hlaalu, and Telvanni. You have fulfilled the fourth trial of the 7 visions. If I ask about fourth trial, she says, you are Hortator of all three great houses, Redoran, Hlaalu, and Telvanni. You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. You have fulfilled, the 7 visions. The full title of the prophecy is 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Listen, I will tell you the verses. You've told me the verses before. I don't need to go through this again. So let me come down then. She's acknowledged that I am. So let's go Urshilaku Nerevarine. You have been named Urshilaku Nerevarine and have fulfilled one part of that prophecy, but you must be named Nerevarine by all 4 Ashlander tribes, Urshilaku, Ahammusa, Zainab, and Arabenimsum, before you have fulfilled the 5th trial. I'll just start with 5th trial. The 5th trial is, a stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. The 4 tribes are the 4 tribes of Vardenfell, the Urshilaku, the Ahammusa, the Zainab, and the Arabimsum. When you have been named Nerevarine by each of the 4 Ashlander tribes of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 5th trial. All right, well, I've already done the Urshilaku, so let's ask about Ahammusa. The Ahammusa of the Grayslands are mild and peace-loving. The wise woman of the Ahammusa, Sinamu Merple, is also their Ashkan. Okay, the Zainab. The Ashlanders of the Zainab tribe are sly and crafty. Their camp is in the interior of the Grayslands. The Arabimsum. The Arabenimsum of Molagmar love themselves and their weapons above all else. Their Ashkan, Ulath Paul, is cruel and ambitious, and his Gulakans are just like him. Their wise woman, Minari, is cautious and reasonable. Seek her counsel. Don't waste your speech on the war cons.
Wow.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't really get the impression I have a direction here. I think I'm going to start with the last one then, just because they say Molagmar. I want to say I remember seeing Molagmar on my map somewhere. It's going to be in the Ashlands, which unfortunately the Ashlands is pretty much all of this. Oh, there's Zainab, which is south of Telvos. There's the Ahammusa. Okay, so this is Ahammusa. This is Zainab. Where is Molagmar? Down here? Here's Arabenimsum. That's all of them, right?
I think so.
Arabenimsum is south of... I could get to Arabenimsum from... possibly from Sadrith Mora or Teleroon. Yeah, that seems like that's going to be the easiest path. But I'm up here in the north. Zainab is south of Telvos. There was another one. I'm missing one. Is it up here in this corner? Ahammusa. That's right. Ahammusa, Zainab, Benimsum. So let's do that. I'll head around here to get to Ahammusa. From Ahammusa, I can head down to Zainab, depending on what they do. If they each have me do some kind of sub-quest to get declared, I'll probably just do their subquest, finish it, and then start a second video to go after the next one. But apparently I'm going to start with Ahammusa. I was hoping she'd give me some kind of indication of which one I should work with or on first. Why do I feel faster? I wonder if I feel faster because I lost equipment in the last one, and so I have less weight, so I'm quicker now. Maybe. All right. So when I get to Ahammusa camp, I will come back in. And I have reached Ahammusa camp. There was some combat with some critters. Now I have to find... Oh, Wise Woman's Yurt. Good. I don't even have to know what her name is, because I'd forgotten, of course. Sinamu Murple. That's right. Have you given courtesy first to my Gulakons? No. Have you no manners? Go. Do what you should before I will speak with you. Oh. What about your Gulakons? The Gulakons of the Ahammusa are Kasi, Herder, and Initiate, Datadalk, Hunter and Brother, and Yanamu, Scout and Brother. Okay. So I am supposed to talk to the Gulakons first. You know what? Just out of curiosity, you're at 92 of 100. What happens if I ask about... Where am I again? Ahammusa? I can't. Ahammusa Nerevarine isn't... What if I ask about Nerevarine? You are an outlander. It is no surprise that you do not know how to behave, but it is a surprise that you do not know how to listen. We will not speak of this until you have shown courtesy to my Gulakons. Okay then. Let me go find your Gulak... Oh, you know what? I don't even remember their names. Can we do this again? Okay. Kausi, Dutadalk, and Yanamu. I'm not going to remember that, but let's go find Kausi, Dutadalk, Yerzalit, Pakguar. Oh, Kausi's yurt. Or is Kausi in Kausi's yurt? Looks like it. Nice. All right, Kausi. Who are you? What do you want? Well, I want... I want to ask about... Let's just ask about Nerevarine. Do you come to claim the name of Nerevarine? I hope you come to do the deeds of the Nerevarine. We need the deeds, not the name. You must speak to the wise woman Sinamu Murple. We are a poor, sad tribe without an Ashkan, and led by a wise woman, and we are its Gulakons. We say this with shame, for we are as weak and helpless as children. Go to her, Outlander. Tell her you will do the deeds of a hero and save the Ahammusa. Maybe then you will have earned the name Nerevarine. Dude, she just told me to talk to you guys first. Okay, fine. Alright, what was the other one? Dutadalk? Yeah, Dutadalk was one of them. Alright, Dutadalk, I'm just going to talk to all of you. You are Drolan. We have heard some say you are the Nerevarine. For a long time, the Ahslanders have heard of the Nerevarine prophecies. Perhaps some would say the Ahammusa are bitter, but talk gives us no comfort. Alright, what about the Nerevarine? Speak to the wise woman Sinamu Murple. Tell her you will find a safe place for the Ahammusa. That is what I would wish to hear from one who wants to be named Nerevarine. What do you say about the Ahslanders? We are the Ahammusa tribe. Ahammusa camp was the last safe place of the Ahammusa, but it is safe no longer. The blight has taken our lands, our herds, our game, our people. The red clouds spoil our herds and kill the game. The blight sickness kills our herds and cripples our people. These are the last days of the Ahammusa. Right, and what do you know of Nerevarine prophecies? You must forgive us. Perhaps these are great days. Perhaps the prophecies are fulfilled. But to the Ahammusa, all we know is that hunger and disease stalks us, and monsters prey upon us. A hero reborn may be a wonderful thing, but it means little to us unless we have a safe place. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that perhaps Ashkan's yurt should be empty because I don't have one. Yep. And then what was the last guy's name? I don't remember Asama Iden. That doesn't sound right. Lanabi also doesn't sound right. So what was the last guy's name? Adamu?
Maybe.
Who are you? What do you want? Well, I want to see if you are the correct individual to talk to because I'm bad with names. Do you come to claim the Nerevarine? Then you want to speak with the wise woman Sunanu Murple. But first, you must show respect and speak to one of her Gulakons. You will find them in their yurts. They will speak with you. And I cannot ask you about Gulakons. Alright, but that means you are not one of them. Alright. This was the wise woman's yurt? Yeah, this was the wise woman's yurt. I'm gonna guess they're each just in here. Lanabi. Who are you? What do you want? Let's just ask about the Nerevarine real quick and see if you say... Yep, you say the same thing. So maybe I forgot the name and it is in fact Asama, but...
something to say.
Who are you? What do you want?
You could ask their trade.
Sure, but the Nerevarine's closer. Nope. You are not one of the Ashkans. Or Gulakons. So 2 of the Gulakons have yurts here. One of them does not. Well, in that little circle is what I mean by here. Mamea is not correct. I know that much. Numu?
I don't think so.
No, I don't either. I'm gonna have to go back and ask her. Alright, that's fine. Wait. Masur. Nope, that isn't it. Yeah. We'll see if talking to 2 of them is sufficient or if I have to talk to all of them. So we come up and we talk to her again and she says, so you have recovered the amulet of Ashamanu. Urshilaku Rapley? Okay. Told me of her vision and now you are come. Okay. You have done the tribe a great service, but perhaps you may do us a greater service yet. I have heard of an outlander who seeks to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies, and to be named Nerevarine. Are you that outlander? Yes, I am. What do you say of Nerevarine prophecies? We know of these prophecies. We have also heard that an outlander comes to fulfill these prophecies. Perhaps you are that outlander, perhaps not. Okay, what do you say about Nerevarine? I know the prophecies. I know an outlander. Clan friend of the Urshilaku has done great deeds and claims to fulfill those prophecies. Are you that outlander, and why are you here? I want the Ahammusa to name me Nerevarine. I will examine your proofs, and you will tell me your story, and if I am satisfied, according to custom, and with reference to the prophecies, I will name you Ahammusa Nerevarine, but there will be a price. The Ahammusa need a safe place, and you will provide that safe place. Okay, what do you say about safe place? In seasons past, when threatened, the Ahammusa could take shelter in the ruins of Ald Daedroth, but now the priestess, Loreni Indavil, has come and restored the Daedric shrine, and worshippers of Sheogorath dwell there, protected by terrible sorceries and summonings. First, you will go to Ald Daedroth and make it safe for the Ahammusa. Then you will return, and I will accompany you there, and if Ald Daedroth is a safe place for my people, then I will name you Nerevarine. Ah, so you can't just say, yes, I did it, because she's going to go verify. That's kind of cool. All right. Loreni Indavil. All I know is that she is a Dunmer, and she and her followers have defied the temple's ban against the worship of the 4 corners of the House of Troubles, the 4 Daedra lords, Maroons Dagon, Molag Bal, Malakath, and Sheogorath. Since so many ordinators are busy fighting the hosts of Dagothur at Ghostgate, many of the abandoned Daedric sites are once again inhabited. Alright, what about Sheogorath? For those who serve Sheogorath, the Mad Lord, there is no good or evil, right or wrong, true or false, real or unreal. For them, there is only what they want and what they see. With such carelessness, only the very strong and very lucky cultists survive, while the weak provide sport and amusement for the others, and the spawn of Sheogorath are never twice the same, and each more terrible than the next. It is an evil cult, and dangerous. Yeah, it sounds like it. What about Ald Daedroth? The Ald Daedroth Daedric site is a shrine to Sheogorath, the Mad Lord. The surface ruins are on an island of a great distance north as the racer flies. Why is that your safe place, then? That doesn't seem like a good idea. What about make it safe? First, you will go to Al-Jadroth. You will make it safe for the Ahammusa. You are the hero. You decide what must be done. We are not traders to haggle over the meaning of safe. We are not a warlike people. We are not strong with warriors and witch wizards. Make Al-Jadroth safe for us. Then, when I accompany you to Al-Jadroth, then you and I will judge whether it is safe. Okay, so I don't necessarily have to kill everybody, apparently, but... So if I ask for accompany you, do you say, are you ready? When you are sure Al-Jadroth is safe, then you will return here to me. Then I will accompany you, and together we will cross the water to Al-Jadroth. If I may pass in safety to the old sanctuary and see the great statue in the inner shrine, then the place is safe for my people. I have not the arts of war, but I have courage. I wager my life against the safety of my people. But if Al-Jadroth is not safe, if I die on my journey, remember, if I die, you will not be named Ahammusa Nerevarine. What about cross the water? I have not the arts of war, but I am a wise woman, and not without power. I can walk upon the water, perhaps not so fast as a great witch warrior, but fast enough. And while we are on our water journey, if you are hero, you will protect me from slaughterfish and other creatures, and if you are not, I shall perish, and you shall not be named Nerevarine.
Wow.
All right, then. Well, I mean, at least they're laying out the requirements. That's kind of nice. Well, what do you say about Daedric sites, since I'm headed to one? For thousands of years, the temple kept these ancient shrines closed, but in recent years, as Dagoth-Ur grew stronger and the temple weaker, there were fewer and fewer priest soldiers, and they were all sent to Ghostgate. Now the temple can't keep the witches and warlocks of the Daedra cult from bringing the old shrines back to life. What do you say about Ghostgate, since I'm here? Ghostgate is a great warrior's fort of the settled people. It blocks the only hole in the magic wall that keeps Dagoth-Ur and his evil trapped inside. These warriors serve false gods, but they are brave fighters. Okay, so I have... Now, the only problem is, do I even know, other than being north, do I know where Al-Jadroth is? All right, well, goodbye. Let's see. Yes, I do, because she marked it on my map. Awesome. Well, I'm going to make my way to Al-Jadroth and come back in when I get there. This is likely to be combat. I am curious whether or not it's going to be possible to just, to talk my way through it, but I'm not real confident that anybody I'd make a deal with there would honor the deal and not just come back. So probably going to be combat heavy, we will see, but I will come back in when I get there. Alright, so I have basically made it to Al-Jadroth, I believe, and I've, basically I used the wizard staff, floated here, levitated here, however, and I did see elves, Dunmer, and I've been hearing spell effects go off, but I don't know why. I also don't know whether or not the Dunmer are going to be aggressive, so I at least want to find out what level of alternatives there are to... But first, I'm gonna sneak up on Bethis Sarathel, okay? He has an Endural Shield and 2 standard Restore Fatigue potions. Right, but he is not aggressive immediately. So, who are you, Outlander, and what are you doing here? Well, let's see what he... I don't know you, Outlander. What are you doing here? Are you here to worship at this foul shrine? No, I'm... Yeah, you know what the heck. I am the Nerevarine on a quest to fulfill the prophecies. No, you are the false incarnate and the devil of lies. You claim to be chosen by Azura and savior of Morrowind, but you curse their true protectors. You are nothing but a dreamer and a deceiver, and mad servant of the devil Dagoth-Ur, and you must be destroyed. Okay, apparently that was the wrong answer if I wanted a... but you're not going to attack me? There we go. I was very confused. And you have a demon mace. Bound mace for 60 seconds on self. But hey, I get your restore fatigue potions. That's nice. and an Endora helm that he wasn't wearing for some reason. So if I declare myself properly, then they might be willing to, but just outright saying, yeah, I'm the Nerevarine, gets me killed. Or, well, attacked, because obviously I didn't die. Now I don't know if I need to go inside is the other question, but I can go find... Now she said she needed to see the statue. That was the, yes, it's safe, differentiator. So I have to figure out then where the statue is. It's probably inside is going to be my guess. So there is another Dunmer down here. And a dead orc, it looks like. Joris Arvel also has a Restore Fatigue. Alright, Joris. Who are you, Outlander, and what are you doing here? Alright, if I claim I'm just here to loot the shrine, alright then, we don't care about that. In fact, you'll be doing us a favor if you kill a few witches and warlocks in the process. Just be careful, leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone. But who are you? I am Joris Arvel, and I'm here to clean out this den of Daedra worshippers. You go right ahead and look for treasure if you like. We don't care. If you kill a few witches and warlocks in the process, then even better. Okay, so your Crimson Despair amulet, absorb willpower, and a iron spider dagger, which is a short blade that damages health. Yeah, so not anything I'm interested in.
Do you want something?
Okay, so the other guy attacked me because I'm Nerevarine. They're apparently then with the temple, would be my guess. But this is the outer shrine itself. So now in here, my guess is that the people I encounter are all going to be aggressive. But I'll still use the test that I use to verify that on at least the first couple, and then go from there. Wow, this is big. As far as tall, I don't know how big it is as far as the amount of space in it. Oh, I wonder if the orc outside was one of the worshippers then. And that's why he died outside, probably. Slumala. Characters in combat. Well, let's make that the case. Nice. Okay. No gold. That's a bummer. A Jink Blade, though.
Nice.
Yay, I can get a Jink Blade back. Okay, and then I don't care about the other stuff, because I've probably already got better. Did you see me? How did you see me? I dislike that. I thought I was sneaking the entire time, and it did not. Alright, so you're wielding a magic weapon of some sort. That or somebody else shot me, but nope, he was wielding a Imperial Netch Blade, which damage health on 3 seconds. But it's a short blade. I don't care about damage health. I'd rather have utility weapons. Absorb willpower. I don't know what that does. Leave that alone for the moment. Alright, oh, yeah, I should have local brought up. I think I'm going to go with the whole always go left, and I'll start over here. I do remember sometime recently in one of the videos I didn't go left, and I regretted it. However, while I'm at it, Earth Belt, please. There we go. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. This goes down to Eld Daedroth left wing. Oh, that would make sense. That would mean that the casting that I heard when I first showed up was the one guy fighting the orc outside. Yeah, you guys weaken one another, make each other dead. I'll finish off what's left. How's that work? Now, it's possible that these two aren't actually going to be aggressive. And I certainly steal... This is interesting. They all have these Crimson Despair amulets. Huh. I mean, how many of them is it going to take to... Oh, hey, that looks like it's potentially a glass blade. That could be an improvement. Okay. Draw Thiraloth. Alright. If I talk to you, you're just here to loot the shrine, right? That's fine with us. Just be careful, leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone. She has a glass Stormblade, shock damage. Glass boots, which I can't use. Glass cuirass. Armor rating of 110, but I've got armor rating of 176. Yeah, nope, don't need the glass. Okay, so there, I don't know if my best bet is to, I may have to save it before I leave to go talk to her. Oh, hey, I mean, they said I could loot it, so yay. Primarily like the gems, except I'm just, so unfortunately, I just have the habit from, ow! From Skyrim of viewing. He has a dwarven halberd and a Daedra heart. Why did I take damage? Like fire damage, as if... Oh, this is a statue. This may well be where I am supposed to take her successfully, and sun and moon. So is that a statue of Azura then? Well, I mean, if that's a statue of Azura, I could certainly see why they wouldn't want Daedric interference, but I don't know if she's going to be willing to accept this as a safe space with the other wizards here. That's going to be a point of concern. Alright, so over there was her, and I don't know who this guy is. Lots of gold, though. I got attacked by a Daedroth, so I don't want to just go looting, because I half expect that I looted something specific which summoned the Daedroth, but I don't know. Potion of Detect Enchantments. I haven't used anything like that. Fortify Magicka, sure, because I can sell it later. Shockbite Battle Axe. I don't want to take the weight of picking up an axe, frankly. An Imperial Steel Helmet, definitely don't care. Gold I'll always take. And exclusive Fortify Strength, sure, why not? I wonder if are they faced in opposition? Just, it's really interesting how the different, and who knows, maybe it has no significance whatsoever. Alright, so this is the inner shrine, and there's more combat going on in the inner shrine, which I might as well help. Oh wow, helping was a bad idea apparently. Ow. Ow. Quit it. Is that the Aigba? So no, I was wondering if that was going to be the main priestess that they talked about. Nals and Drano, you're just here to loot the shrine, says the same thing, that's fine. Well, as long as you guys don't mind me looting the shrine, I might as well keep doing so. Other than, I suddenly had the thought that I wonder if... Apparently a lot of my probes were stolen, because I do not have nearly as many probes as I did. Now most of them are, like, they're all master's probes, so there's that, but that's a little annoying. And let's see here, we have a water spear, water breathing for 10 seconds, oh that's cool. A ring of tears, blind, nah. Gold, which I'll always take gold. Darkest darkness. Corpse Preparation, Volume 1, which I think I've already gotten. Potion of Fool's Luck, I think I'm just going to leave that before. Fortify Personality. And this is an expensive amulet. Okay. Alright. Yep. Oh, I think that's just they naturally cast a fireball of some sort. Ow. Ow. Okay, do I have a... Scroll of Healing, restore health 10 points for 5 seconds on self. Okay, I'm getting really... There we go. Okay. I was slightly frustrated that I couldn't cast anything because I couldn't move. Alright, he dropped a Daedra Heart, and he has a Droog Staff, which is not a very good weapon. Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping by... What I was going to say is that I hope by looting the shrine, I'm not looting the property of the Ahammusa since they winter here or come here when it's not safe. We'll see. Why did you not help me with the Dremora Lord, jerk? I helped you with the other girl. Outer Shrine. Okay. Oh, is this the... Okay, so that... Okay, I came in here. For whatever reason, it doesn't say I discovered over there that door. But basically, that was a loop. Is what that appears to mean. So are there two loops, or is there a separate path? Not sure. Now the other thing I'm going to need to do... why is this door not... There it is. This door is now showing up. Daedroth right wing. So apparently I went through the left wing. And there is more combat. So they're really moving in to clean this place up. That's... I wonder why, other than, you know, the plot demands it. If there's some... Fortify restoration, 5 points on self. That's pretty cool. Fire damage. I don't really care about. Demon mace, bound mace. Belt of sanguine smiting. Fortify blunt weapon. That doesn't help me any. Alright. So are they different? Alright, this is another guy entirely. They did say the 4, right? So maybe there are 4 bad... what do you call them? 4 bad Daedra? Except, I really think one of them was Azura. So I don't fully understand why things are the way they are. Now, this inner shrine doesn't have... Oh, is that because I'm in the same room? It is because I'm in the same room. So I just missed that there was an extra door coming in here. Okay, that's interesting. And this door doesn't show up on the map, which is a little annoying, but fine. Alright, and then, so I did not come in here at all. Are you one of the... You are a golden saint. Okay. Ow! I thought you were one of the summons of the other guys, not... Bummer. Natural leather shield, don't care. Glass claymore, don't care. Apparently golden saints have Daedra hearts, though. I had expected it to be... Because I got a scroll, or I think it was a scroll of the golden saint from one of the Telvanni. I thought it was going to be from one of the Dunmer, not one of the other guys in here, so that was a mistake. Alright, here we have a shiny shield. Shield of light, light 20 points. I do not need light. As a Khajit, I have the spell that lets me see in the dark, but... And that's been fairly effective when I've needed it. Alright, this goes to the antechamber, which is a new area where there is yet again existing fighting going on. We'll see if they have survived and won before I am done. Yeah, I half expect that because I'm here to prove I'm the Nerevarine, that if I show up with her, they'll just attack me, but... As long as she doesn't die, I should be okay. Oh wow, these guys lost. Okay. Dead Warlock, also with the Crimson Despair Amulet. Interesting that they have all of them. Alright, last time you attacked me, so I'm just going to attack you back. Nice. Alright. Same thing, except a different shield. This one's an Iron Tower shield, but still the Glass Claymore. Okay. I'm sure this is just a loop, and I'm supposed to go up there. But I don't want something sneaking up behind me, like these 3, for example, who have killed this Ordinator. Well, first, let's see. Yep, in combat. Good. Now usually that means that other one's going to cast a spell, but he hasn't done anything. There we go. Now, this is a race of health at this point. I win. Okay, Cardrin had a steel claymore of hewing, which actually might have been pretty cool, but I'm not doing heavy blades. This guy has the demon mace, so that's not useful. Another demon mace and restore fatigue, sure, why not? And then another Crimson Despair amulet and a Shockbite halberd and a common shirt. Okay, nothing really that I would consider worthwhile, but I am glad that I killed them just in case they decided they wanted to patrol soon. Let's top off my health here. Yeah, that just goes down where I was. Excellent, that's what I wanted to verify. So further into the shrine we go. Then I'm probably going to have to create a new save to be able to support the idea of... Okay, so there's a scamp in the center. Oh. Oh, Nerevarine, that's right. And these two are... Alright, I'm going to quick save it. Excuse me, Nerevarine. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Do you have your invitation, or are you a player of the game? Or one of the game pieces? Or a humble spectator? I don't know that I like any of these options. If I say spectator, you say, some just like to watch. They also serve Shiogarth, who stand and clap. Please yourself. What are the game pieces? You're not a player, just here to be a game piece. Then step right in, pick a partner, and start swinging. I'm sure you'll find someone to accommodate you. Player of the game? Well, well, well. Do you have a game you want to play? Tell me. Plead the pitiful case of the Ahammusa. Offer to spare her life in exchange for shelter for the Ahammusa. Challenge her to a duel. Your manners are a credit to your upbringing, but there's no need to be so formal. This is a dance, Drolan. If you want to dance, just pick a partner and start swinging. If you want me to be your partner, go ahead. You're the guest. You make the first move. And what about invitation? Were you summoned, or do you come of your own free will? It hardly matters. The party is open to all, but make sure you pay your respects to the host and grab a drink from Lustedreich over in the corner. Then feel free to mingle with the other guests to join the dancing, chancing throng. I believe the ones in the gold masks are party crashers, but all are welcome to the Mad God's Mask and Bellicose Ball. Okay. Bargain disease resistance. So there's beds. She said something about someone in a corner. Is this not a scamp? Want a drink, buddy? Got anything you want, so long as it's Sujama. Huh.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Alright. Well. Whatever. Why am I... Apparently he ran out of magicka, which is a good thing. Somehow, I get this sneaking suspicion that fighting and killing them actually plays into whatever... Okay, he has a Devil Tonto, which is Fire Shield on self and Bound Dagger. I still don't know what Bound Dagger does, but that's okay. Otherwise, no gold. Why does no one carry gold in this place? And then she has Devil Tonto as well. Okay, so I've killed them. Flynn, Sujama, Grief. So all of it is just various, yep, Moon Sugar, Crocodile Brandy. Alright, dude, you're a scamp. I don't care. How much, and you don't have any Sujama on you. That's intriguing. Near as I can tell, that should mean that the thing is clear. I'm concerned about leaving behind the Ordinators, but I think what I will do is save it before I leave, so that if having the Ordinators here when I return is an issue, I can clear them out prior to, or I can reload it and then clear them out so that I don't cause any undue trouble for the Ahammusa, but we will see. Alright, that is my exit. Which I can actually probably do just by quick saving it at this point, given where I am. I don't expect to need, well, other than using quick saves as we travel in case I accidentally let her die, but I don't think there's a good chance of that. What?
Yeah, but it doesn't really hurt to do an extra save, does it?
No, it doesn't. So save, new save game, temp. Well, actually, you know what? Do I already have save? Do I already have something like a temp?
You do.
I do. Okay. Yes. There we go. All right. So gonna do the usual thing of cutting out, cut back in when I get to her and talk to her, and then hopefully the run back isn't too slow, but we will see. All right, back at Ahammusa camp, I swam it to see if perhaps I would be able to pre-kill the slaughterfish, or if they will be spawning as a trigger. Yes, Drolan, are you ready now for me to accompany you to Ald Daedroth? I am. Have you made Ald Daedroth a safe place for the Ahammusa? If I may pass in safety to the old sanctuary and see the great statue in the inner shrine, then the place is safe for my people. If Ald Daedroth is safe, are you ready for me to accompany you there and test with our lives whether it is indeed safe? Yes, please accompany to Ald Daedroth. Very well, Drolan. Now I will accompany you to the Daedric Shrine on Ald Daedroth, and when you have brought me to the old sanctuary beneath the ruins, and I may see the great statue of Sheogorath in the inner shrine, then I will surely know that you have made Ald Daedroth safe for the Ahammusa, and I will name you Ahammusa Nerevarine. Go ahead, and we will speak further before the great statue. Goodbye. Okay, so I think, yep, she's following me. That's what I was expecting. And basically now I just have to make the trek, unfortunately. So I don't expect this to be all that significant. She also said she knows water walking. Oh, there's a slaughterfish I missed. So I'm gonna have to... Now the hope is she doesn't... Yep, she said she could walk on water, so... I just have to make sure that none of the slaughterfish actually interfere. Alright. So I did pre-swim it, but I swam the wrong direction, or the wrong path, unfortunately. So I don't know how many slaughterfish we're still going to encounter. On the bright side, she's following me, so she can't run ahead of me. And also on the bright side, I'm in the water, so they're more likely to attack me than her, hopefully. And so long as that holds true, I don't expect this to be a problem. Oh, there's a... I saw movement. Yep. That's a small one. Nothing else attacking. Okay. So we can just keep going at that point. Yeah, so they seem to care more about me than her, which is good. Because I don't want her to die. I've got plenty of health. Slaughterfish in the distance there. So, come on. There we go. I don't know if what she's saying suggests that she would try and fight if she could. I don't think so. But I can't hear what she's saying, so... Oops, I don't want to go underwater, thank you. But she did cast something, so maybe she knows some magic to be able to participate in combat somehow. Alright, almost there. And yeah, I completely went the wrong way, because otherwise I don't think I would have had to deal with that quite as much. Now the question is, where can we actually get out of the water? Is this going to work or not? Uh-oh. That's a droog. And it seems to be heading right for her. There we go. Get it to change its direction. Okay. There she is still. Awesome. I wonder if they gave her water walking because giving an NPC, like trying to transport an NPC would have been too difficult when there's water involved. Just because they might drown, those kind of things, so it was easier to just say, oh, she has water walking. So it's nothing to worry about. I don't know. Where'd she go? That
sounds pretty reasonable.
Alright, let's hope if I walk in the door, she teleports next to me. No. This isn't good. Where'd she go? I didn't think I'd taken a... Well, crap. I don't know you, do I? Are you here for the dance, or are you here with the gold hats? You know what?
You will die.
Devil Tonto? Yep, Devil Tonto. Okay. Where is... I'm... So apparently I took a shortcut I shouldn't have? Now I don't know where she is. This is less than good. Well, I guess I can try going to the inner shrine and see what happens. I was hoping that it would recognize me, but such is not the case. Not recognize me. I was hoping that basically moving into another zone would result in her moving to me, and now I'm hoping that going through and entering the inner shrine will result in her being there. Oh, no, that's not her. Well, boogers. So now what do I do? I either have to go find her and hope I don't find a corpse. Because it's possible her pathing is broken, and I went somewhere that she couldn't go. I'm hoping that's all that happened, but... Oh, hello.
Where is that slave?
I do not know why a blighted Cliff Racer was flying at the door as I exited. And didn't attack him at all? Alright. So where did I come up? I guess it may not matter where I came up. Oh hey, it's another slaughterfish. Because of that corpse. Apparently I should... Oh, there she is. Okay, good. Yeesh. Okay. So I must have to go up very specifically at that location. Where I killed the last of the ones asking about the dance. Which I think is right here? No. This isn't right. But this is less steep, So at least I can come up here and see whether or not she follows me. Come on. Oh, good. Okay. I guess the other spot was just too steep for the game to consider it a proper path. And now I'm worried about leaving her behind, so I'm just gonna keep making sure she stays with me with each step of the way. I am curious. I didn't look in the center of this. It's just, okay. Just supports. That's fine. Alright. Yep, she's still with me. Good, good. To the inner shrine, which I think is around this corner. And then this is the inner shrine. We get here. Is my journal updated? You have to come up here.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay. I said I would accompany you, Drolan, to see if you had made Daedroth safe for the Ahammusa. You have fulfilled my conditions. Thank you, Drolan. The Ahammusa shall be saved, and if you wish, now I shall name you Nerevarine of the Ahammusa. Do you say anything new about Daedroth now that you're here? This site is an ancient shrine to Sheogorath, the Mad Lord, but now it will also be a refuge for Ahammusa in times of trouble. Alright, well then go ahead and name me Nerevarine. You have made this place safe for the Ahammusa, and so I name you Ahammusa Nerevarine, war leader of the Ahammusa and protector of the people. I also give you the Mad Stone of the Ahammusa, which shall be a sign to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ahammusa shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated or until you are dead. Now I can stay only briefly. Soon I must return to Ahammusa camp and make preparations to relocate here. So the Mad Stone of the Ahammusa has been added. The other one was the Teeth. So let's see here. I've got the Teeth of the Urshilaku, which was resist paralysis. The Mad Stone of the Ahammusa is sound 50 points for 20 seconds on touch. What does that even do? Cast when used. I am concerned that she gave me a Mad Stone and they stay with Sheogorath, and Sheogorath is a mad god. That perhaps they're actually themselves worshippers of Sheogorath, even though she spoke ill of them. I don't know.
It's possible-ish.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the Ahammusa camp. I will see if she is back there and has anything new to say. And then, if not, I'll save it at the Ahammusa camp and start from there in the next video. But I'll cut out until I get back. Alright, back at Ahammusa camp. We will see if she is there and if she has any additional suggestions regarding the other Nerevarine. The Ahammusa owe you thanks, Nerevarine, and wish you well. You are the Ahammusa Nerevarine. I have named you and given you the Mad Stone, so that you may be known to all peoples of the wastes. Alright, what about the Mad Stone? The Mad Stone of the Ahammusa is a protection against the spells of witch warriors. When you use it and touch your enemy, it causes the voices of the ancestors to cry out in his head, confusing him and fuddling his witcheries. I warn you, though, when you use the Mad Stone, the ancestors also cry out in your ears, so you too are made mad by their wailing. It is the Mad Stone. Perhaps it will not please a wizard, but it may greatly please a warrior. Okay, that's interesting. Do you have anything to say about any of the other... No, you don't. Okay, so I can't ask her about any of the other tribes. That's fine.
Ask her about Sheogorath, or did you do that already?
I don't remember if I did that already, but I can do that. I may have asked her earlier. Like it was, I think I did ask earlier, but we'll see whether or not it's different here. Yeah, no good, no evil, no right, no wrong, true or false, real or unreal. Okay. They are never twice the same, and each more terrible than the next. Evil, cult, and very dangerous. Yep, so those are the same thing. She didn't change. With that, I will call it good here, and in the next video, I think Zainab camp is next in line. I'll have to run through Tel Voss to get down to Zainab camp, but we will get the Zainab to name us Nerevarine and see what task they have to do so. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.